Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for coming to each event, Impact for Africa. In EquityMatch, we really want to give a chance to everyone to come to pitch and bring their voice to the world, not only to Europe, America, Asia, but also to Africa. Today, before I'm introducing our three great founders, let me remind you that we are live on YouTube, LinkedIn, and Facebook. You can find us on the main social media, including Twitter, now X. You can, anyone wants to come to pitch, you can just email pitch@equitymatch.com, as you see on the bar. And please, during the pitch event, you can bring us any questions to for our funders, and we are more than happy to ask them to make them answering them and so your questions. Now, let me move without waiting any time and wasting any time to our three founders. So I'm starting with Delbert having some problem. We bring Delbert later on. Meanwhile, I'm starting with Osho Oidane and Delbert Camileta and Uzo Chuma. Uzo, Osho, I can see you there already. How's it going?
We're good, thank you.
I'm good over here.
Thank you guys for
Thank
coming.
you.
Thank you very much. So let's start with Osho. Osho Ayodeji, founder of Betafans NG. Betafans NG is headquartered in Lagos, Nigeria, content marketplace, seed around USD 500K. Osho, please, if you want to give an introduction to yourself and after go straight to pitch. Thank you.
Yes, thank you. All right. Hello, everyone. My name is Osho Ayodeji from Lagos, Nigeria, and I'm pitching Betafans NG today. So, what is Betafans NG? Betafans NG is a content marketplace for content creators in Africa to sell their contents to their fans all over Africa. And what is the problem we are trying to solve here? Content in Nigeria, content creators are usually underpaid, usually in Africa on most platforms on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram for their social activity. And the solution we are trying to profile, is the solution we are trying to provide is better fans that connects the creators to their fans, where they can use payment platforms like we are using Paystack, we are using VFD, which are both verified on the platform. And we started August 2022. So these are the problems. Nigerian content creators are underpaid on all social media platforms, not only Nigerian, African as a whole, and it's because of limitation of payments. When we talk about PayPal is not accepted in Nigeria, and some other payments platforms. So what we are doing is we are creating an avenue for creators and fans to connect via monetary exchange. So fans often want to give their favorite influencers with no channel to connect with their favorites in Africa. For example, the currently finished Big Brother Nigeria show, most of the fans wanted to gift their favorite celebrities, but they were limited due to inavailability of channels. But what we are doing is we are bringing betafans.ng that allow the creators to get funding from their fans, or to get gifts, or to get tips from their fans. So content creators with their fans can connect via paid videos, via paid live streaming. And we partner with Agora for the paid live streaming. We've been running since August 2022, and right now we have over 8,000 users. And we are also looking to increase the interactionship between the creators and the fans. So fans can tip, they can gift their creators, they can interact better with them on our platform, and we also facilitate capital flow and increase value for content created by Nigerian creators in the increasing industry. Our marketing strategy is based off of influencer marketing. So we are looking at getting the influencers, paying them to influence and bring their fans onto the platform. And so far, the method we have been using has been working, because we have over 8,000 assets this month for Betafans. So we are our marketing channels are through Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, and Telegram. So our target market is divided into two. We have the content creators and the fans. The content creators, because they are the ones, or the celebrities, they are the ones that the fans are looking to pay to view their paid content, or so what we are looking at is we are using paid videos, we are using paid images or pictures, and we're also using live videos. So the live video is through Agora, and we are using the paid videos and pictures on the website. But the Agora is also integrated in the website, and the payment is through Paystack and VFD. We have been given license to use both, and we have been using them successfully over 10 months. So fans interested in getting exclusive access to their favorite influencer lifestyle will also be able to use betafans.ng. So our team is myself, Osho Ayodeji, and Reke Abraimo, she's the CFO, and Roberto Gundron is the technology officer. So a bit about myself. I created the first taxi hailing company in the biggest city in West Africa, which is Ibadan. And that was in 2018. So I know very well that this is another bang in the Nigerian industry, because a lot of people have been interested, and a lot of users have been interacting with their creators on our platform. So we need 500,000, because the fund will be aimed at advertising. As I mentioned earlier, influencer marketing is our target, and the funding will also be used to create a media office here in Lagos, Nigeria. That will be, and we also need equipment. So everything, the funding will go into the equipment, the office, and advertising majorly. So we have currently over 8,000 users buying and selling content on our platform. So if you want to contact us, our Instagram is betafansng, our website is www.betafans.ng, our TikTok is betafansng and beta media. And like I mentioned earlier, Betafans is for selling content and interacting or exchanging value, monetary value between creators and fans. Creators can sell birthday shout outs, they can sell their exclusive videos to their fans on our platform. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Osho. What's the stage of the platform today?
Sorry, I don't understand the question.
What's the stage of your platform?
Okay, we are currently,
We still need a lot of development to be done. You had 10,000 or 8,000 users. How many users do you have now?
we have 8,000, but as August that we started, we had over 3,000 at the first month.
And the stage of the platform is fully
Yes.
developed?
Yes, it's fully developed and functional. We have partnered with Paystack, Agora, and VFD. We have all the necessary licenses, and it has been running so far.
Okay. Can you articulate a bit more the difference between you and any other platform for influencers? There are so many.
Yes, the difference is that career fans will be able to access their creators directly on our platform, and the exchange of money will be easier. And the reason why it is different is because on Instagram, on Twitter, on TikTok, fans may not be able to access their creators easily because of a lot of DMs. But because of the monetary exchange, you can place a request to your creator for a particular video or anything, and once the creator accepts the request, we are going to be the escrow for the fund. So once the creator release your video to you, we release the fund to the creator.
Regarding your team and the tech, is the tech done all in-house, you guys? Are you doing everything, or are you outsourcing the technology for this platform?
Yes, Roberto Gundiron is in charge of all the tech. Is the CTO currently for the, and myself as well. So we are in charge of the tech. Everything is handled perfectly as well.
Now, in terms of marketing scaling, you are based in Nigeria, Lagos, pretty
Yes, that's
huge market. That's a pretty massive market, probably the most populated city in Africa. But from Nigeria, where do you want to go?
yes. Currently, we have users in Ghana. We have over 300 users in Ghana. We have over 7,000 users in Nigeria. We have users in Kenya, Uganda, and many other countries. But with this funding, we'll be able to make further use of influencer marketing to gain more users to our platform.
In terms of investments, who are the investors you're looking for?
Sorry, I don't understand the question.
The investors you're looking for, do you have any investor persona in mind? Someone you really would like to have? Money and knowledge? What you're looking for?
We are looking at 500,000 in funding currently, and all the funding will go into setting up the India office, the equipment, and advertising.
An investor? Are you looking for angels, venture capitalists? Who are
Okay,
the
okay, yes, we are looking for venture capitalists and we are looking for private angel investors as well. So,
Osho, thank you so much. Stay with us. Don't go. We are all back soon in the end
no
for
problem, sir.
the later pitch. Meanwhile, I'm moving to Uzo. For me, it's easier Uzo calling you Uzo Chuma. Uzo Chuma is the founder of Chota, Lagos, Nigeria, tech pre-seed around USD 300K. How's it going, Uzo? Uzo.
Oh, it's fine over here. Thank you. I like that you're calling me Uzo. Uzo is what I prefer because the other name is longer.
Oh,
And I
Uzo
noticed
is
that people from other tribes I find it difficult.
Uzo
I don't
is
want to be responsible for injuries.
You make my life much easier. Also, if you want to leave an introduction to yourself and after just go straight to pitch. Thank you.
Okay, I would like to put up my slides. All right. First of all, I would like to state that in Nigeria, where I operate, and in many other jurisdictions, it is normal or it's expected for financial service providers to know their customer up to their location or their address. And this can be very daunting and it can cause a lot of drop-off rates, a high drop-off rate for at onboarding of customers. And also it has impact on financial inclusion. My name is Uzoechina, just as has been announced, and I'm happy to be here to introduce a $300,000 investment opportunity into what we call a smart addressing revolution, our opportunity to enhance trust one address at a time. But let me first paint the picture for you. Imagine you are a retired old man in Nigeria, or maybe you may not be able to relate to that, but there are men in Nigeria or women that have their transactions completely out of the banking industry. And there are a lot of bank agents trying to onboard them. They're happy to keep their money under their bed. But because of the KYC stringent requirements, especially with respect to addressing, it is difficult for those agents to convince them to come to the bank, to the banking system. Imagine also an agency banking marketer that has a target of 50 to 100 agents a month to onboard. He'll go through any means whatsoever to get proof of address documentation so that he can complete his KYC documentation. Why is this problem existing? Well, the market is largely served in two ways now. Either by physical address visits, which you know how tedious and stressful it could be, or proof of address documentation, which can be doctored and altered in several ways. We think that is not efficient, and there has to be another way. What if there was another way that we are able to do the same tasks with ease, with trust, and with speed? We use our advanced algorithms, use GIS and geospatial data, trusted, and we're able to deliver instant address verification. Well, we call it Chota. You're welcome to the new world, a world where we simply collect data, analyze it, plot it to a map, and show in a result that it is usable, it is revisitable, and it is a simple process for all involved. We are using authoritative address data from utilities, from telcos, from discos to be able to handle address in real time and address verification in real time, so that address verification and KYC is streamlined and it is now a breeze. This is what our result sheet usually looks like. And we combine a whole lot of technology stack underneath, but I won't bore you with that. But I know this market is huge. It is reported that in 2030, the KYC market alone globally will be 1.5 billion, but $billion. But let's not even go into that. But let's even think about the impact that it will have, that will help the Central Bank of Nigeria reach its target of 8 million new people onboarded per year. It's quite an interesting task. We operate a B2B model where we're serving the banks and the financial service providers. And we also see other markets in logistics and e-commerce. We think that if we just charge 100 naira per call and we meet our target daily average of 18,000 calls per day, we will make over $300,000 in the first year. Therefore, we are looking for a funding ticket of $300,000 to help us to scale to what we need to launch. We have developed our MVP right now, and we're going to market in the next couple of weeks. The landscape is very competitive. There are a lot of people doing interesting things in this space, and I won't go into that. But we know that our edge is because we are completely data driven, and we're offering the market APIs that offer instant address verification, and no one else is doing that at the moment. We think that with our strategic alliances today and with our local footprint, we're able to corner enough part of the market to make it profitable for everybody in the venture. We're happy about our journey today. We have come a long way, and we wouldn't have come this way without the support of our partners and those who have recognized us below. And we're inviting you to come and join us to be part of this bounty. Thank you very much. Our team is proud of our work. We are led by these 4 individuals, but we have a great team underneath, and we are happy to put you through this whole journey. Thank you, and I'm open to questions.
Thank you, Uzo. Before I start with my questions, everyone wants to bring their question. Please just do it now. Uzo, in terms of market today, who is your primary target? Banks only?
Yes, the financial service providers are our primary target. However, we don't intend to distribute directly to them, even if we are already working with them in development. There are already KYC companies that service these banks, and so they will be our first point of contact, and we're already in touch with some of them.
So you have a middleman in between that you are going to serve the banks.
Yes. So we think the KYC companies will give us the bulk requests that we need, and so we have a different tiered pricing for such companies that can bring in.
But how do they collect data for QSC today?
2 ways. There are actually 3 ways, but 2 ways are paramount. The first way is that they go to the people's houses, they physically go and visit those people's houses and then fill a form and write all sorts of data around that. And the second way is that they use proof of address documentation asking for utility bills, but that is largely being doctored. I mean, it's rampant to be doctored. But then there's a third way, which some innovation has come in, where they are doing continuous monitoring, where they will take pictures, they are geotagged in certain locations, and then they monitor continuously to see if the person lives in that location. But ours is instant, and it uses historical data, and that can be altered.
In terms of how do you differentiate yourself, your technology, can you elaborate a bit more what your technology is about and why it's so competitive?
Yeah, so the technology is a combination of GIS, a combination of baby AI and machine learning, and then the normal tech stack that everybody has. But why we are competitive is because of our data. We use historical data. The other guys in the industry use continuous data, which means that they are not able to deliver instant address verification. But because we use historical data and we have algorithms to do analysis, we're able to give it in a blink of an eye.
In terms of business model, how does it work?
We're offering our services as an API, so it is pay per call. I will say it's a subscription-based transactional model. So subscription in that we collect some money up front. We have a wallet system, but that money is charged per call, per API call.
Okay. For this 300K fundraising, what's the use of this money? And who are the investors you're looking for?
Okay, so the money is to help us get to the target API calls per day we are looking for. We are going to go to market in a couple of weeks. We're already doing beta testing with some industry partners. We have a few investor personas where we initially were looking for investors who are also who understand the market, who understand the business. We're fortunate to have gotten a couple of them, and we've locked down a few commitments, though verbal, of about $100,000. However, those investors are people who are familiar with KYC business, people who are familiar with GIS business. But on the overall, the investors we are looking for are investors that also are long-term with us and are able to guide us in add something to the board beyond just the capital.
Uzo, thank you so much. Don't go, stay with us. We are all back soon. I'm moving to our last, but of course, not the least. Founder, thank you. Delbert Pecker, founder of Basel Green Foods. Are you there, Delbert? Ghana, Eastern region,
Yeah,
food and beverage, pre-seed, USD, 100K. How's it go, Delbert?
yeah, good, good.
Excellent. Give an introduction to yourself and after go straight to pitch. Don't wait for me. Thank you.
Right. Right. So, good day, all. I am Delbert from Basel Green Foods. Here, in the next 5 minutes, I'm going to share with you an innovative and a sustainable form of business that is going to solve food insecurity. So, there's a problem that over 1 billion people suffer from protein deficiency. And from 2019, because of COVID 19, about 1.7% of meat production has fallen. This is a figure from the FAO. Why is protein so important here? Protein forms the building blocks of humans. So, what is the solution? We are looking for a form of protein that is all year round available, easy to access, and also pandemic shock, so that whether there is pandemic or lockdown, people can be able to have access to quality protein. So we introduce our product Ja Kokono. Ja Kokono is made up from palm larvae, which is rich in protein, vitamins, and also healthy fat. So with this palm larvae, it has a total addressable market of about $20.47 billion. And in Ghana here, the serviceable addressable market is $1.947 billion. But we decided to take just 5% of that market share. There we have $97 million. But our market fit and traction, because palm larvae is already an existing delicacy in Africa, Central Africa, and also some parts of Asia, people are craving to have this brought on the market. And we've also collaborated with a civil society organization, that is Solidaridad, in their project that is home gardening, so that we can train individuals to domesticate and grow palm larvae in their homes. And out of 10 people, we have 8 people of rural folks who are ready to be trained in this sector. Without competitive analysis, we could see that Ya Akokono has crude protein of 60% and also very high in amino acids. In fact, it has 19 of the 21 amino acids and also has a moderate price of about $1.32 per kilo. Comparing us with our competitors, we could see that Basel Green Foods has a great team. And we also focus on social impact. Our business model is such that when we train these individuals, they become our nuclear farmers. So when they grow the larvae, they bring it to the production facility where we process these larvae into protein powder, animal feed, cookies, biscuits, kebab, or sausages. Our funding request is $100,000 pre-seed, where 30,000 will go into machinery, 26,000 will go into materials and equipment, 35,000 will go into expansion, 3,500 will go into cost operations, and 4,000 will go into miscellaneous. Our dynamic team is made up of Moses, who is a computer scientist, and we have Delbert, who is a production lead, We have Jessica, who is also a marketing lead. We have Nanaba, who is our finance lead, and we have Emanuela, who is our nutritionist. With your funding, we'll be able to support communities that are in need and make a lasting impact on food security. With your support, we'll be able to scale up and make significant impact on the environment and the economy. Do not miss out on this opportunity to be part of a solution in solving poverty, zero hunger, good health and well-being, curbing malnutrition, providing women and the youth with alternative source of livelihood. Invest in the future of food. Invest into Ya Akokono. Thank you.
Thank you, Delbert. Food is crucial to the life of humans,
Yeah.
wherever they are, and you're doing a great, great job. How difficult is cultivating these lands?
Right. So cultivating this love is not difficult at all. In fact, it requires a simple setup, just a bowl. And what is interesting is that it is grown on organic waste, such as coconut husk. So it is a very cheap source of protein, but a high quality protein.
In terms of business model, we are going to train people and then we cultivate and then we bring everything to the farm. How does the
Exactly.
business model works?
Right.
How
So
does
when we train these individuals, they become our nuclear farmers. So what happens is that it helps us to expand quickly. Although we'll be growing some larvae in-house, with people bringing it in, we'll pay them a fee. And the money is in the processing, because this protein can be processed into various forms of foods like protein powder, sausage, biscuits, and what have you. So when we process this, then we sell and make revenues.
but where are we going to sell to? To who?
Right. So we have existing markets that are interested in the kebab and also the protein powders. And the protein powders especially can be sold also to food processing companies like Nestle or Promasidor, where they can add and add it to other forms of food like corn, wheat, so that it can become a full diet. Then they can sell it out to people. So the market is very big.
Does everyone doing something similar in Ghana
Right.
or Africa?
Right. So we have one our competitor who is doing something similar, but their model is such that they grow everything on their own and sell to people raw. So the drawback is that when they are doing that, they are not able to expand quickly, and they are not able to spread their wings such that they can be able to reach a wider market.
You're raising 100K in SD in a pre-seed round.
Yeah.
You pretty much already scaled everything down, dropping down all the expenses. What investors you're looking for this round?
Right. So I'm looking for investors who are ready to or who are interested in solving food security, and also green investors, because you know this larvae is such that it is near zero CO2 emission as compared to other forms of protein like cattle, which emits a so lot of CO2. But this form of larvae is a green form of larvae, and the fat is also a very healthy form of fat and also protein.
Delbert, thank you so much. I don't think we have any questions. Please stay there, don't go. We don't
Okay.
have any question coming from the audience, so we are moving to our closing. And as we always do, we close with what is the best elevator pitch, guys, from you. So I can see Delbert, I can see Osho, I cannot see Uso, I can see now. So let's start with you, Delbert. Can you coming back with your video?
Right.
Please, in
Right.
20 seconds, convince investors with your best elevator pitch while investing in your startup and yourself, your
Right.
team.
Right. So, dear investors, this is a revolutionary project that is going to solve food insecurity. And in fact, it is a low cost but a very high yield protein. So if you are looking at making yields and also making a social impact into people's life and also in the environment, we urge you to invest in Ya Akokono because it's a project that you will never forget and is going to change the world and is the future of protein foods.
Thank you, Delbert. Osho.
Dear investors, I will urge you to invest in Betafans NG because we are going to be the leading content marketplace for creators and fans all over Africa. We have over 8,000 users right now, and creators are making a lot of money right now. We are also on the streets. We are active right now. We are also on the streets. We are covering news. We are covering all media. So this is going to be one of the best investments, and we appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Osho. Uso, the closing is yours. Please go straight to close this speech day.
Yeah, Chota is a wonderful opportunity, as you know. We're in a world of data now. Data is king. Data is the new oil, and automation also is the new name of the game. We are in the right market. Nigeria is over 200 million people. A lot of people there to be onboarded on the financial industry, and it's a solution that is scalable to the whole global south, if not even in the developed world. So we invite you to come and join this bounty. Thank you.
Thank you, Uso. Guys, thank you so much for coming to our pitch event today. Unfortunately, I can see only Uzo. I would like to see the other two founders coming back, if possible. Delbert is here, and Osho, I can't see you, but let me thank you as well. Uzo, Delbert, Osho, thank you so much for coming to our pitch day today. And sorry for the repetition. I do hope, guys, we can help you to get this money and move ahead. And we are very passionate to run more Africa Impact pitch events. So any friend of you that wants to come to pitch, we are absolutely happy and delighted to bring them to the stage. Thank you to all our audience. All the pitch events are pretty much there, all of them actually, in our YouTube channel. So just go there and you can watch all our great funders. Probably you can see already more than 400 funders coming to pitch on EquityMatch. And for everyone who wants to come, pitch at equitymatch.com, and we are always welcome you. Thank you again to everyone. Thank you, guys, and good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.